What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Dom's Crypto, where we talk about cryptocurrencies and blockchain. So in today's video, we'll be focused on a cryptocurrency which was heavily suggested by you guys, by the community. We've run a Twitter poll for the most interesting altcoins out there, and Veracity has won the vote. Today we'll be focusing on Veracity, what it is, its features, and how it intends to move forward as the year progresses. So, Veracity, attention-based platform for video, gaming, and entertainment rewards. Veracity builds the infrastructure for publishers to serve attention-rewarded video to billions of viewers. As you guys know, the online entertainment industry is huge. It's an ever-evolving market which just doesn't slow down. The way we currently consume media differs to what it was 10, 15, 20 years ago. We used to watch television commercials, we used to watch billboards, but right now it's all about the online world where video is king. The amount of time people spend on YouTube and other video streaming services is staggering, and it grows every single year. Even children from the young ages consume video content on a daily. But also new publishers, new content creators are entering the space. So let's see what problems Veracity solves for them. Video needs new incentives due to intrusive ads, low viewer engagement, and low publisher revenue. There is little value exchange between publishers and viewers. This is an interesting point mentioned. If you've ever created content on YouTube, you would know that money which YouTube pays its influencers, its content creators, is very low compared to the cut that they actually take for themselves. And this is why Veracity mentions the little value exchange between publishers and the actual consumers of that media. Publishers and audiences are struggling to monetize. Audiences are increasingly blocking ads, while YouTube and Facebook are taking larger shares of revenue. 2 million publishers with 110 billion monthly views do not produce enough revenues to thrive. So we've mentioned it briefly, YouTube and Facebook takes a lot of shares out of the revenue from content creators, and they also mention blocking ads. And as you can see, I've got an ad block installed, so more and more people are just tired of watching ads on their content. Another point, lack of trust and transparency. Much of the value exchange isn't visible to users, and personal data is sold without user knowledge. This is something that we've came across from Facebook recently, where Mark Zuckerberg was in a lot of trouble because of the way personal data was handled. Publishers need a mechanism that increases revenue and engagement without changing viewer habits. This means they must have high engagement, ad fill rates, and click-through rates to survive. And also a very important point that makes Veracity stand out from any other project which try to tackle this space is the way they do it. So integrated as an SDK into all major online video platforms, provides rewards for actions without changing the publisher's workflow or the viewer's habits or preferences. There has been plenty of platforms trying to take a share from the likes of YouTube, Twitch, Vimeo, and others. And also there were many in the crypto space. But people are always reluctant to change their habits. If they have their favorite content creators on YouTube or Twitch or Vimeo, as we said, they would be reluctant to change over to a new platform. And I think Veracity hit the nail on the head by becoming a platform which integrates into those media outlets rather than trying to take a share onto their own platform. I personally think nothing will overcome YouTube in the next years because of how it's established and how people view it around the world. People don't want change. So a couple of quotes here which are very important. I don't want to change my current video platform. And the solution, Veracity is now integrated by the SDK with Twitch, Vimeo, etc. Through these integrations, the Veracity player technology can already be used by over 1.6 million video publishers with 1.1 billion users and 110 billion monthly views. This is the point from publishers and also the viewers. I don't want to leave YouTube. So as we said, people are reluctant to make changes. If they're used to something, they're not going to change overnight. And this is where Veracity thrives. By integrating into the current video platforms, viewers don't have to do anything. They don't have to switch to another platform, download or change their viewing habits or preferences. Moving viewers away from their favorite platforms is a challenge that has not scaled for any of the many video sharing platforms. And that's why it was a smart decision by Veracity to not try to become the next platform. While browsing their website, you can see the entire ecosystem, the cycle of their token, the economy. So I'm going to leave a link to their website in the description for you to have a good review. So looking at the roadmap, they're really pumping things up in the past months. They're currently on schedule with their roadmap, and a couple of points that I've picked out that are yet to come is provide ads into games and live stream esports and gameplay as if they were part of the content. This is a very interesting thing here. So esports is another industry which is booming, and it's a huge market, a huge landmark opportunity to grab a share of this particular market in the esports. VRA credit card is also on the horizon. Next generation rewards based ad engine, and in Q4 2020 launch mainnet on new blockchain, view verification on-chain proof of view, which is an interesting concept that makes everything transparent for sponsors, publishers and viewers. If we quickly have a look at Veracity coin market cap rank, it's 589th with a market cap of just under 3.7 million US dollars. It's a relatively new project, but it's definitely busy in development and pumping out new features to their community. It's also been featured on the Burb Nest on Twitter, which is a huge Twitter account in the crypto space. Very interesting. I'll link it in the description below for those of you who want to do some more digging. They've also done some chart analysis, so that's going to be interesting for all you traders out there. What do you think about Veracity? Are you invested? If you are one of the Veracity supporters, make sure you share this video to spread awareness. Also, let me know in the comment section below what cryptocurrencies I should review next. And if you haven't already, we've recently opened a Telegram chat where we can openly talk about altcoins. So that link is going to be in the description as well. I will see you in the next one.